I swam 40,000 yards in 6 days. And today, in this video, I'm going to show you all the workouts I did, all the data, the paces, the heart rate, the metrics, and I'm going to tell you why I decided to swim 40,000 yards this week. But really quickly, before we do get into all the workouts, all the data, the fun stuff, in case you are new to the channel, let me introduce myself a little bit. So you aren't wondering, why is this kid swimming 40,000 yards in 1 week? You see, I'm a triathlete who's currently learning how to swim. I'd say I can swim now, okay? After this week, I think it's safe to say I know how to swim. Now, do I know how to swim very fast? No, not really. But that's kind of why I'm trying to swim so much, is because I found that with running especially, the more you do something, the better you're gonna get at it. I was actually watching, I think it was one of Ari Clout's videos. He's another triathlete, and he was saying, what exactly? He was saying that all this swimming, it's making my head a little dizzy, too many flip turns. But he said something along the lines of, if you do something enough, your body is gonna just naturally find the most efficient way of doing it. And I kind of believe that to be true. I mean, I spent so much time in the water this week, and I was actually telling my roommate Ryan, it's weird. I've never felt so good and so bad in the water. My shoulder muscles are sore, my lats are sore, but my stroke, it just feels the best it's ever felt. I feel like I'm finally getting that feel for the water. And now, do you have to swim 40,000 yards in a week, or 50 or 60 or how many ever yards? No, you don't. But I think to a certain degree, as I said, or as Ari said, the more you do something, the more efficient you're gonna get better at it. Your body's just gonna, find a way to do it. It's like learning how to walk. The only way to get better at walking is to walk more. So that is kind of why I decided to swim so much this week. All right, so now that you guys have a background of me and why I'm swimming so much, now it's time for me to plug my channel. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more videos. And as you'll see in these swim workouts that I'm about to get into, I actually have my Garmin and my Training Peaks pulled up, and I'll screen share so you guys will be able to see everything. A lot of these workouts, they're kind of separated into two buckets. There's like the pace workouts, the speed workouts, but really kind of what I added on to those kind of base workouts are the technique sessions. And I think those have had the biggest impact on my swimming ability this week, because I've been hitting numbers, paces this week that I've never seen before. And that is under quite a bit of fatigue, if I can say so myself. And I'm going to be some of these workouts rather are using some different toys, some different equipment. And I do think I have a video coming out here shortly that is going to be going over my top 4 favorite toys that I use in swim training. So definitely make sure to stay tuned, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on that upcoming video. All right, let's get into it. So I actually did all the swimming in only 6 days, not 7. I've been taking Mondays completely off. The only thing I do on Mondays is some mobility, some stretching, and I get dry needle on Monday. So it just helps with mobility and helps set me up good for the rest of the week. So my first swim actually wasn't until Tuesday. And boy, did we start things off with a bang. I think Tuesday, let's see, I'll bring it up here. Yeah, 6,000 meter swim. And as you guys can see, this swim was not the first thing I did. I actually had a pretty tough bike workout, but then here's the swim. 302, I actually had to write this set down because it was so long. But it actually went by super fast. I was a little surprised, but we had an 8x50 descent, and then we had a 2x300 pull smooth, 3x200 strong threshold pace, and all the 200s were with no equipment, and the 300s were with paddles and pulling. So yeah, 3x200 strong threshold pace, 2x300 paddles with buoy, last 50 strong of each. Then a descend of 200s, and then another 2x300 done 100 smooth, 100 strong, 100 smooth, and the 3 times 200 done 1 easy, 1 hard, 1 easy. And then here are some of my notes that I put into the workout on Training Peaks. As you guys can see, I kind of set myself up for success on this one. I fueled the run and bike leading up to this very well. Lots of carbs and sodium, so I didn't cramp. And let's see, I did this pretty much right after the brick as well. So my times for the 200s hard, as you can see, 251, 255, 257. And if you look at the heart rate data, this is on my Garmin actually, you can see I was hitting a pretty high heart rate. I think I maxed out around 156. I actually used my Form goggles with an optical heart rate sensor to get this data. So I was definitely pushing the heart rate. I think my max heart rate in the pool is close to like 160, 162. I've never seen it above that. Yeah, here you guys can see some of the heart rate. High, low, middle 150s. So definitely pushing it. Let's see. Oh, and the descend, 37, 30, 36 right here. So those are pretty fast for me. I actually hit a 50-meter PR, which I'll get into later because I think I hit that on Wednesday or Thursday. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, the descent, the 200 hard went well. The descend went also pretty well, and then the easy hard easy, as you guys can see, a 253 for the hard. I was very happy with that. Yeah, so a good first, and this is in, I should mention, this is short course meters pool. So these are all the paces. So good first swim, and then the second swim of the day was this one of the technique sessions. So it was just a 500 easy with fins, 500 kick with fins, and then 2 rounds of 300 pull, no paddles. I find pulling without paddles, it just helps. It's more technique driven, more technique focused, whereas when you are pulling with paddles, that is a bit more strength focused. So as you will see, a common theme is the first swim of the day, I'll usually do more paddle work. And in the second, the technique focused, I won't do as much work with paddles because that is, as I mentioned, technique focused. And then I did, swimming with a band. Don't even get me started on that ankle band. Oh boy, I've created a love-hate relationship with that. I love it because I know I need it and it works wonders for my form. And I hate it because I can barely swim 25 meters with that thing on my ankles. Man, is that tough. Yeah, so we did some, it's bad tasting medicine. I need it, but I hate it. So we did some band work, and then 2x50 pull with sensory mitts. That's actually going to be those sensory mitts. I'll be describing those in that upcoming video I have, swimming with my favorite swim toys. So, and then 100 easy swim. Yeah, so a few rounds of that, and then 200 meters, so 6 plus 22, 8,200 meters to kick things off on a Tuesday. That was a big day, and then we followed that up with Wednesday. We had a track workout in the morning. Oh, and I should mention that not only was this my biggest swimming week ever, this was also my biggest run week ever. I hit 50 miles, or not ever, but since I started triathlon, this is my biggest run week. So the past 2-3 years, I hit 50 miles this weekend. I've never really hit that, so I was very happy with that. Obviously, my run or bike volume this week was a bit lower, but still pretty solid. So right after the track workout, we had alternate 50s. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one was a bit easier because it was the main workout was for everyone that was racing at Galveston. So just alternating 50s, one smooth, one hard, and then we did some pulling without paddles, also 50s. It went pretty well. Let's see if I have the data for that one. So we actually ended up doing 8x25, here it is, yeah. So 10x50 and then 8x50 pull no paddles. I think I was around high 30s for the hard 50s. So once again, pretty happy with that. 38s, not too bad at all, especially after a massive swim day the day before. So happy with how that went. Nothing to write home about though. But then the second swim of the day was a bit longer, as you can see here. How many meters? 3,300. This was 500 swim with fins, 400 kick with fins, 300 pull with paddles, 4x50 descent, hit a 36. So that's what I use these descents more to gauge fatigue than anything else. If I was doing this volume and I saw that in a descent at like my fastest one was like a 41, 42, then I definitely would have stopped the volume, the crazy volume I was doing. But since I was still like hitting a 36 in a descent, and you'll see that theme continue throughout the rest of the week. I never really slowed down that much in the descents, and that's something, as I mentioned, that I used to gauge my fatigue. So I thought, let's go with it. So let's see, what was this technique session? This was 3 rounds, 2x25 kick with brick. The brick is another toy that I'll be talking about in that upcoming video. Yeah. Why we kick with a brick, I don't know. Swimming with a brick, not fun. I don't recommend it, but it just helps you activate your core a bit more. And then once again, we put on that ankle band, and then just regular kicking, no fins, 2x50 pull with mitts, and then once again, 100 easy swim. So as you can see, my coach was very happy with the gear I used for that one. I think that's a better term for it, gear, not toys, because toys are meant for fun. It's not fun when you use that gear. But yeah, good days. Wednesday, so what did I do? 4,200 meters. I had a long cool down, so that's why I got 4,200 meters, and then what was this? 33. So 7,000. 4 plus 3 is 7. Yeah, so like 7,500. Not a bad day. And then Thursday, what did we do Thursday? Oh, so Thursday we actually did open water. I did 3,253 meters. Very happy with that. It went well. And I hit that, as I wrote in the notes, hit a 117 pace for a fart. It was an open water fartlek, so you guys can see right here. We swam at Barton Springs, so it's pretty much 200 yards out and back, or no, out and then 200 yards back. So I just did a little bit of a fartlek, and for one of the 200s, I hit a 117 pace, which is the fastest I've ever gone open water. So very happy with that. And as I mentioned, still under quite a bit of fatigue. So 3,200 in the morning. In the afternoon, we had another long swim. I think another 5.5 or 5,100 meters. Yeah, just a bunch of swimming, kicking. This was more technique focused, form focused, getting that body alignment. Lots of pulling, 6x125 pull no paddles, 6x25 pull with paddles. Hell of a lot of kicking though, or heck of a lot, sorry. Yeah, 9x100 swim kick, so 50 kick, 50 swim, 50 swim, 50 kick, 100 kick. No fins. I did not use fins for any of this kicking. The only things I used fins were the warm-up. So yeah, this one took a while, over an hour and a half. Yeah. So that was another good set, but a relatively easier day on Wednesday, or on Thursday. Relatively easier day, a lot of volume, but nothing too intense. We did have that open water, but even that wasn't too bad. And then let's see, what did we do on Thursday? Ooh, this was a good one. So this is actually not exactly what we did. Let's see. Oh, actually, really quick, I'll show you some of the heart rate data from the open water swim. So as you guys can see, all the heart rate, I got up to, I didn't actually get that high. This was the hardest effort. This was, no, it was the last one where I hit it, yeah. 150, 154, 155. So I was really pushing it there. Yeah, and here's a little map, so where we swim down and back. But anyway, as I was saying, on to Friday. This was the workout we did. It was 5x50 hard. I was hitting 38s, 39s, 4x75 on a 115 base. We built from 25 easy, 25 race effort, 25 hard, and I was coming in like on 106, so I had about like 9 seconds rest. And then 200 easy pull, and then 4x100, very similar to the 75s. 25 easy, 50 race effort, 25 hard. So I was coming in around 127s, which for me, 127s on a Friday after swimming a heck of a lot, that is very good. I was happy with that. And take a look at some of the data. Yeah, you can see my heart rate was getting up there. See, 150. Yeah, so I was I was pushing it for sure. It's interesting how much lower my heart rate is in the pool than, ooh, my Mac's about to die. All right, we got that plugged in. So that is that Friday. What do we do Friday afternoon? Friday afternoon, we had a recovery session. Let's see, 500 swim with fins, 300 kick with fins, and 300 pull. That was done with a paddle on the right, 100 paddle on the right hand, 100 paddle on the left hand, and then 100 paddles on both hands. So yeah, that's actually something I learned from Eric Lagerstrom. He mentioned he did that a few times, and I like it because it makes you focus on, putting equal amounts of pressure with the hand that has the paddle and the hand that doesn't have the paddle. So yeah, it's a good, try that out next time. Let me know in the comments down below how it goes for you. But after that, we did some kicking with the brick, pulling with the mitts, and once again, the ankle band, that terrible ankle band, and then 100 swims. So yeah, good workout, 2,600 meters. And then, so that wraps up Friday, and Saturday we had another big day, not just swimming, but swim, bike, and running. So kicked things off Saturday morning at, it was actually 6:40, that's the wrong time zone, but 6:40 a.m. we got in the pool. It was 20 by 200, but I'm an overachiever, so I did 22 by 200. This was with a wetsuit in the pool. Actually, the first 11 in the indoor pool. And then the outdoor pool, the outdoor pool opened up at 7. So I did the first 11 in the indoor pool, and then I hopped into the outdoor pool, and I finished off out there. It's supposed to be, I was coming in on 2:44 to 2:50, and I was leaving on a 3-minute pace interval. Obviously, not for 11 through 12th rep when I had to go switch pools. So I took a little intermission. But yeah, we got it done. I definitely fell off a bit at the end there. Let's see if I have the data from that. Yeah, so you can see, I love these graphs. Look at that heart rate. That's just like, what was it like? I was getting up to, I think my max heart rate for this was a 162. Let's see if we can find it. 161 max heart rate, yeah. So that was tough. And you can see I definitely do fall off a little bit here in the end. But we got it done. So yeah, happy with that. I think we take a look at the intervals themselves. So 124, 124, 123 pace, 124 pace, and then I think by the end I was 124, 123. Yeah, so not a bad day. I was swimming 4,400 meters, and we did not double on Saturday. I only swam once because I had a 3.5-hour bike workout and a 40-minute run, and I didn't want to swim again, so we did. And actually, as of filming this video, I still haven't hit that 40,000 yards, but I am going to. I'm actually, after I finish filming, talking to you guys, I'm about to go to the pool, get a quick little lift in, and it is currently Sunday. We did the 22-mile run workout this morning, and endurance bike ride, and as you guys can see, I still have not completed this 4 by 10 minute recovery set. So I am going to go to the pool, knock that out, and then yeah, I'll probably wrap this up at the pool. Why not? It's a video talking about swimming. We're a better place to finish it than at the pool. So see you guys there.
Whew. We are done with the swim. Just finished up in the sauna session. 35 minutes, and now we're relaxing at outside the outdoor pool. But yeah, big day today, a big week this week, but we're feeling a little tired, but not too bad. No injuries, knock on wood. Feeling good. But yeah, there you guys go. I guess I should probably say what I did in the swim. Super easy, just did some fins, some kicking without fins, because that is supposed to help after a long run, get the blood flowing, I guess. That's what my coach tells me. I think she just wants me to kick more without fins. But oh yeah, and I forgot to mention my 50-meter PR. I totally forgot about that in the recap, but I think it was on Thursday. I swam a 33, which is like a 3-second PR in the 50 meters, so I was very happy about that. I've yet to crack 120 though in the 100 meter, so we'll see, maybe next week. But yeah, there you guys go. Hope you enjoyed this little recap. I know it was a little bit boring, just me sitting and talking. Don't worry, my other videos aren't like that. They are much more action-packed, full of excitement. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned. I'll probably have some race videos coming up soon because race season is starting. So yeah, stay on the lookout for those, and we will see you probably in IRONMAN Texas. Yeah, we'll see what's next.